Spring is here, and if you're new to gardening, I have some game-changing hacks that is going to make gardening easier. So these hacks that I'm mentioning today are going to be beginner-friendly, and I'll explain them in a way that hopefully everybody understands. They're going to help save you money and time. So these are going to be specifically geared towards new or beginner gardeners to help you guys save money and time, especially if you're not sure if you want to continue gardening yet. So hack number 1, pre-sprout your seeds. Now, I know it can get super expensive to buy seed starting equipment, seed starting trays, grow lights, heat mats, get a rack, get everything that you need. So instead of doing that, all you should do is pre-sprout your seeds. And what I mean by this is you're gonna take a damp paper towel and a baggie, both things that you probably already have in your home. You're gonna put seeds in your damp paper towel, and then you're gonna put them in the bag, fill it with air, and then you should be able to sprout seeds that way. Then once they sprout, you can plant them outside in your garden. You won't be able to get them quite as mature as you would in seed starting trays and pots inside your house, but this is a great way to only plant seeds that are viable and actually germinate, therefore saving you space and money. I'm gonna link a video down below where I actually use this method to start some tomato seeds, so you can see what I'm talking about. Hack number 2, use eggshells and coffee grounds for fertilizer. So eggshells will add calcium to your soil and coffee grounds will add nitrogen. You probably already have both on hand, so these would be completely free fertilizers to you for your garden. We actually do use these in our garden as well, even though we have our own compost, manure. I have to be honest, I don't use eggshells a lot, only because we feed our eggshells back to our chickens. But if you don't have chickens, you buy your eggs from the store. Even if you do have chickens, you could start splitting them half and half, so only half are going back to your chickens and half are going into the garden. But I highly recommend saving your eggshells and coffee grounds as fertilizer. And all you're gonna do is just crush up your eggshells and mix into the soil for healthier plants. And with coffee grounds, you're just gonna save them for after you make your coffee instead of throwing them away and mix into your soil. It's really that easy. Next up, hack number 3. Maybe you live in a colder climate and you still need to start some seeds earlier to get a decent harvest. So you need to start saving your milk jugs. Now we have a dairy cow, so I can't easily demonstrate this because we don't have milk jugs. But what you're gonna do is cut the bottom off of your milk jug, and you're just going to stick that over your plants in your garden, and that's going to be a cheap, pretty much free frost protection for your plants. So that way you can put some tomatoes out early, you might be able to put some peppers out early, you can stick those milk jugs over them when you're gonna get a frost, and that should protect them. It's also a great way to protect them from early pests. Hack number 4, and this is going to save you a lot of money in pesticides, and that is companion planting. And what I mean by that is you're going to specifically companion plant so that you can avoid and deter pests from your garden. So I can be listing good companions all day long. I think that you should look up what you want to plant and see how you can companion plant with what you're planting in your garden. But some good ideas are marigolds and basils are 2 of my favorites. So marigolds are going to deter nematodes and aphids. And basil is something nice to plant around your tomatoes. It's going to actually enhance the flavor and it will repel pests. Hack number 5, and this is for people that are starting seeds inside, not in the paper towels, but in actual seed trays. In some climates, it is necessary. And this is to bottom water your seedlings. So this is something that we actually do, and this helps them get more deep root growth. So the way that you're going to do it is you're just going to put a little tray under your pots or your seed starting trays, and you're gonna fill that with water slightly, and then put the trays or the pots in them, and they'll actually suck up the water from the bottom. This also prevents dampening off disease and overwatering. Weeds are a serious problem, and this brings me to hack number 6, and that is to lay down cardboard or newspapers as weed prevention. This is what we do in our in-ground area. We actually lay sheets of cardboard down and cover them with mulch. And after doing this for, I think we're in our 2nd year now, we're starting to see about 90 to 95% less weeds. This also will improve your soil health as it decomposes versus landscape fabric, which will just stay there forever. Hack number 7, use wooden spoons or popsicle sticks to label plants. This will help you easily identify your plants, and knowing that the plastic ones can be a little flimsy, this is gonna be a sturdier option. Plus, you could start saving your popsicle sticks, which would make it free almost. Also, a little bonus tip here, write on it in pencil, not marker. Trust me. Hack number 8. Speed up your compost with a DIY compost tea. All you have to do is soak your compost, and what I mean by that is like your kitchen scraps, whatever you're saving to put in your compost. Instead, soak it in water for 24 to 48 hours and then use that liquid to water your plants. That stuff is going to be super nutrient rich and it's going to act as a natural growth booster. So let me know down below which hacks you're excited to try, and if you have any hacks you want to share, please share them in the comments below. Don't forget to share this with any other gardeners you know and give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe.